you guys introduce yourselves?
Hello, I'm Nils. This is our third catamaran and our second Lightwave. We had two Lightwaves built with Roger and Louise, and this is Mayte.
Mayte from Muscat.
And I'm Kerry from Billaroo, and this is our 11th boat, and we've owned Billaroo for 7 years and bought her second hand, and it's a Lightwave 45 Sports, the very first and the very best of the Lightwave 45s.
After building many Lightwaves, Roger finally perfected the Lightwaves, and that's when Muscat was built, which is the last, and it couldn't be topped, so Roger stopped building the Lightwave 45 Sports and now builds other designs, the Grande and the Maestro.
And Muscat was launched in January 2009.
We've been having her for 10 years. We did several trips along the coast of Australia, but also to PNG, to Vanuatu, to New Caledonia, and now, as you can see, we brought her to the Greek islands where we met Kerry and Sue.
Well, we met in Mackay.
Oh yeah, true. Very true.
You followed us here.
We met again. It's a bit of a stalking story going on.
So we've done about almost 24,000 miles in Billaroo, and Nils has probably done 30,000 miles in his boat.
Yeah.
Our boat's now 14 years old and had a lot of punishment, but I think it's recognition of the quality of build, how good a condition it's still in. The boat is in like new condition, really. A few stress cracks here and there. Certainly we've had to replace upholstery and sails and things over the years, but the basic structure has been very sound.
Yeah, I agree with that. Also, bringing an Australian boat to Europe is very interesting. We always loved the design of the Lightwaves, but getting the feedback from the people here, they always give us great compliments for our boats, and that's nice. We have the aesthetics on top of the performance. We really enjoy the sailing performance, which is a mixture of a good design, but also high bridge deck clearance and other factors. As Kerry might add, he's the more accomplished sailor of the four of us.
I think that bridge deck clearance is critical, and it has had a lot to do with our comfort at sea. You know, with 11.5 to 1 beam to length ratio of the hulls, we're on the performance side of multi-hull sailing, but still have a good load carrying capability, carrying 800 litres of diesel and 600 of water. But despite carrying those big loads, we're still very quick. But one of the good parts of performance is when the weather does turn really bad, we can slow the boat down. And some of the lightweight boats are very hard to handle when the winds are up above 40 knots, because it's very difficult to slow the boat down. But bridge deck clearance, I think, is an essential ingredient and well reflected in the Lightwave design.
Yeah, that's true. You said Lightwave boats, so just make sure that you don't mean Lightwave boats.
Lightwave.
We talked about the external factors. Inside, we really love the design. It's nice. It has warm colors. It ages extremely well, as I said before, inside and outside. So you don't see our boat has 10 years and more than 30,000 miles of rough treatment. We like the way it is sort of constructed and the way it's designed with our cabins, and we enjoy the fact that it has a washing machine, that it has the galley down, which is really important when you're underway and you want to prepare a meal in 25 knots and rough seas. We enjoy the space we have in the cockpit and the protection of the steering station that allows us fantastic overall view back and forth, but as well protection from the sun and the rain.
This
Our
is the steering station.
Has direct eye contact with the person in the galley, which is very important when you're on the helm and you need to order your cappuccino from the wife in the galley. And so you can see her directly as you place your order to the galley slave. I think the other thing is we carry decent sized engines which have been very useful to get us out of trouble a couple of times. I recall one time we were anchored in one of the southern islands in the Ionian. The wind changed terribly. We had 15 miles to the next anchorage at night in the dark and with a cranky wife. And it's a time where it's nice to have two powerful engines to get you there quite quickly rather than having to sit there beating your way up. The big engines are very useful. Generally we only ever use one to motor with, but when you've got a cranky wife it's a good idea to use two.
I don't think I have a lot more to add. We love our Lightwave, so I think that's the summary, and we'll continue sailing them until we reach Australia again and maybe beyond.
Yep, we're heading for Australia too, but we're not in a big hurry. Last time we sailed around the world it took us 7 years and that was a bit of a rush. We want to go a lot slower this time, and we've seen a lot of boats and we still think we made the best choice buying our Lightwave.
Cut